Check, check, check. All right. Doesn't seem like we got much on the gap scanner. We have SONM here just popped up. Whoa, okay. Let's see what we got here on the news. 6 million, blah, blah, blah. Okay. 6 million in initial stock orders. I'll trade this, but small size. You know, if it does get some volume into the high, look for a break at 80 cents. Let's check out the 180 day. Looks like we got room. We got a resistance here at 79, and then we got room up to maybe 94, 95. Let's pull up the level 2. Yo, what's up, North Sail? So it looks like SONM is popping up here. Nothing really else is looking good. KAVL did give some opportunity early, kind of very much on the bone there. Not much meat on the bone. I think I'm red actually on it. Right now I'm just trying to get a thumbnail here on my live stream. Hey, what's up, Till J? LDG Savory, how you doing? Good afternoon. That must mean you're in a completely on the other side of the world here. Right now, it's like 8 a.m. for me. Curious, where you from? How it's in the afternoon for you? Right now, it's man, people are just waking up right here, East Coast. Germany, nice. $1,400, so that's what, like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. That's kind of nice, you know. I wouldn't mind starting trading at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Then you can get a nice, sleep in a little bit in the morning, get a good sleep, get some food, maybe hit the gym, and then you can start trading. It's not bad. I could get used to that. I do like trading in the morning though. I turn into like a morning person, so like I like getting up at like I usually get up at like 6:45, make my coffee, and kind of just set up my station, and then I just like kind of read news articles, check emails if nothing's popping up. But we used to get like a lot of good action right at 7 a.m., 7:30 in 2021. But lately we haven't gotten much. We got a little bit here in KAVL, but like literally, like you're fighting for pennies on that thing. Oh man. So right now I'm sitting down 750. I'll go over a couple of these trades. I kind of butchered a couple of trades here on KAVL. If they even pop up. So I saw this here running up into the breakout level at 73. It's 273. Volume was coming in. I figured, it kind of looked good. However, there was that big backside here. I wasn't really sure. Kind of sized in small size just to kind of feel it out. And then it kind of just went sideways. And then this candle completely kind of faked me out. I wanted to add, then it rejected off that level. And then that's when I took a small loss. And then adding again, trying to see if we get that rise up through 72 and 73. But it kind of stalled out here. I took it off for a break-even trade. And then it popped up, and I didn't see it happen so quick. My first position was at 273, right at the breakout level. I didn't have enough time to be adding to a big position to get like at least, a 3 or 4 cent scalp on like 2,000 shares. That's still like 80 to $100. But I didn't have time to get a big position. Once I added, it broke out immediately, and I started taking some small profits, and that's it. I could have went in for this 1 minute pullback after a fresh breakout, but it's this market, just not very confident in that market, in this market, and it's on a backside kind of from the previous day. Didn't feel, explosive. It didn't feel like a strong move after that breakout. You can usually tell by looking at the tape and the active trader ladder if the breakout is going to be significant, just by how fast the tape is moving, and also you can see the bids moving up in in thick numbers and taking out the ask. That means they're slapping the ask and then pushing their bids higher. Man. Slow morning so far. All right, I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom. All right, that was unexpectedly quick, surprisingly. I thought that would be a messy one, but it was kind of nice and easy. Head and Shoulders play looks to be forming for Amazon. Let's see. I don't trade large caps, but I'll take a look at it. You also let me know what time frame with these large caps is definitely the large caps. You got to be time frame specific. Could be a Head and Shoulders play look to be forming. So you're saying bearish here? Yeah, I mean the whole market's bearish. Amazon's not necessarily going to make its own move. It's going to be following the market. So even if it does make this Head and Shoulders pattern, it's probably in relation to the weakness in the overall market. Yeah, one year, 1 day. Okay. Yeah, right down here I see. Could form, I see what you're saying. One of those. And then a breakdown. Yeah. But again, it's up to the overall market. Amazon's not going to make its own move unless it's, has their own news catalyst and apart from the market. But it's going to probably just follow the SPY. I mean, Amazon actually, if you could say that it's actually strong relative to the overall market, it's actually stronger compared to the SPY, because you can see these previous lows. This hasn't broken these previous lows, while the SPY has broken those lows and is now moving even lower on high volume. You could say that Amazon's actually outperforming the market right now, or it's higher strength than the overall market. I mean, Amazon could be a good buy. I mean, not saying that you're going to make money on it, but you might lose less if you go in on Amazon versus the overall market, or versus any other stock that's, you know, super volatile. Tesla didn't break yet. Let's look at well, Meta has been broken. Yeah, it's still moving lower even after that huge sell off. Netflix moving lower. I'm actually kind of holding that support there, but damn, look at this sell off. I've never seen anything like that. That's crazy. I feel bad for people in that. That's insane. But you know what? Like Netflix, you have to look at Netflix. It's just a streaming platform. That's it. You know, Hulu's not, I don't even know if Hulu's even a stock. Let's look at Hulu. Hulu stock, let's see. I've never seen. Yeah, Hulu is not even a stock, but like, if Hulu was a stock, Hulu's not at $700. Nowhere near probably $700. Or the market cap. I don't even know what the market cap is. Nowhere near probably the market cap of Netflix, and it's pretty much offers the same thing. Netflix was totally overvalued. Absolutely. And now there's like so much other competition. Disney Plus, Hulu, Crackle. So, but there was once a time, then it was just Netflix, the first streaming platform. After, you know, right after it's finished, it's mailing its discs to the customers, which, you know, I remember back, you know, early in 2012, 2010. I remember that. That was like awesome. That was like the sickest thing ever. I was like, what? Like, I don't have to go to a Blockbuster. I can just get my movies delivered to me in the mail. That's amazing. And I was like 10 or 12 at the time. I thought it was pretty sick. And then I moved to streaming, and I was like, holy crap, this is like next level. This next level stuff. And then obviously, you know, that's like first to its market. It just created a whole new market, and it was the first. And that obviously, you know, made sense for this huge explosion in that stock for that company. But now, you know, it's so competitive in that space. So, you know, it makes sense that Netflix is going to lose its viewers and its retainership. Viewer retainers, what do we call it? Viewer retainment, I think. All right, let's check the scanner and see if we get anything. Got 7 viewers in here. Awesome. That is sick. I've never had 7 viewers before. Wow. Do me a favor, hit that like button, show your support. It's the first time I've ever had 7 viewers. Maybe we can get, you know, half of these viewers to hit the like button. So let's go for 3 likes. If we got 3 likes on this video, then I'm definitely be streaming some more often. Because I know with 3 likes, definitely will attract some more viewers. We just lost a viewer. He might have not liked the stream, so thank God he's gone, because now we got 6 loyal viewers here that are enjoying the stream. Too bad there's nothing really gapping up. No really moves. I was trading KAVL, but that was just didn't really give much meat on the bone. Didn't get much here. I was trading this area here. I'm actually still red. I was thinking, we could probably make a run for the high, but didn't feel as explosive as I wanted. The breakouts would just pop and drop. So I was taking my profits quick. What else we got? We had SONM. Let's see where that's at. It was at SONM. Damn, it did break out. I didn't keep it on my other screen here, on my watch screen, but that was actually a decent breakout there. I mean, for a scalp, damn, I could have got potentially 7% there. I remember it here, and then it pulled back. I should have kept it on watch. You trade stocks under $1 to, can't read the rest of that. I can't read the rest of your comment here. Let me open up my YouTube. Yeah, I don't have my Discord up right now. You were in the washroom. Yes, I was in the washroom. I call it a bathroom though. I've never called it a washroom. Actually, yeah, I've never called it a washroom. You trade stocks under $1. Yeah, I do trade stocks under $1 if there's nothing moving. Like right now, I'd be trading this. But I don't like to, because I can never really manage my risk as well as I'd like to, or I'm either in too small or I'm in too much. And these penny stocks, sometimes you can really underestimate how fast they can move, and some of these rug pulls can get pretty nasty. And a penny stock, percentage wise, it's huge. It's huge percentage wise. 1 cent move on a sub-dollar stock is more than 1%. So okay, got 5 likes. Wow, we crazily surpassed my goal of 3 likes. That's insane. Wow. So, wow. Never thought I'd get 5 likes. Out of 6 viewers, 5 likes. We got some awesome viewers in here. Definitely gonna be trying to stream as much as I can in the morning. I know, when you watch somebody stream, it just feels, easier to trade. You get when you're new, you have your ideas, but you're not as confident with those ideas. And when you're watching somebody stream and they have that same idea that you're thinking, it kind of gives you a little bit more confidence to trust yourself going forward. Because that people who are been successful trading, they're having those same theses that you're coming up with. And so it's kind of like a confirmation thing. So still nothing on the gap scanner. SONM is not looking crazily good right now. Let's take a look at the daily. The news is an additional $6.4 million in initial stock orders. That's a pretty good. I could see it as being a pretty good catalyst. Um, it does have room up towards 95 cents, and then you're looking at a dollar. After 95 cents, looking at a dollar, and then maybe up to 107. 107 breaks, then you may have this huge window here up towards 137, 140. We've seen stocks, penny stocks. I forget that other one a couple days ago. Um, it went from like 40 cents to like $1.50. So this could be another one of those. I wouldn't, discount that. If it does break over a dollar, it would look pretty good for 130 in a reclaim, a fill of this huge window here. I do want to take a look at that though a little closer and see if there's any other support in that candle. How many days back is that? It's got to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'd say about so one day. No, we'll do 90 days with a 5-minute period. We'll go back. Yeah, so looks like on this day you had some area of resistance at 130 that it did fail to break. So we'll probably see some resistance at 130 if it does get up to this level. Maybe at 117. But after it breaks a dollar, it looks pretty good for up to, you had some volume here, maybe 110, 117, 130 are areas of resistance, and then obviously at the high. But, I mean, if it gets to that point, I'll be very surprised. But we did see that one stock, sub dollar, that did go from 40 cents to 150. COGT. Let's look at the 5-day here. Okay, so it looks like we got an area of resistance now at, what's that, 958. So we got 958. You got up there. It's got a, I don't know, it almost has to have like a fresh catalyst for it to break out here. Because this volume was pretty light, so this day's got to be pretty significant. And, I don't know if it's going to have that level of volume to break out of 1089 unless there's a fresh catalyst. Let's see if there's any catalyst on the day. Okay, Cogent prices upsized $150 million offering of common stock. Said late Monday it has priced an unwritten public offering of common stock at 8. So it just had an offering for $8.25 a share. It's pretty high actually. That's up there at $8.25. So that's probably why you're not seeing that level, that huge sell-off that you get in a lot of other penny stocks that do offerings, or small cap stocks that do offering, because this offering is here at $8.25. Usually, it's much lower than that, and then you see that huge flash sell-off. But we didn't get that on COGT. That might actually be like a bullish thing, to offer your stock at a higher price like that. It may kind of put in some support at 8.25. So we'll see. Kind of just bouncing ideas. Nothing's really moving yet. SONM kind of just consolidating. KAVL, just backside. Somebody's calling the stock out here. Let's see. Nah, this is disgusting. This is disgusting. Yeah, that's not tradable. But it does have news. So, instant strategic partnership of recycling lithium-ion batteries. You know, it has potential. Right now, it's no volume, so it's kind of untradeable for me. The float, let's take a look at the float. Let's go to FinViz. Let me pull up FinViz here so you guys can see C and N. I found this, yeah, the float, look at that float. 161 million, that's huge. And I like to go to Guru Focus just to kind of check, to double check, you know, verify the statistics that I'm getting from another, you know, cross-verifying. Because sometimes FinViz can be wrong. So I'll go to CNN on Guru Focus. I'll go to ownership. Here I can see, you know, 261 million shares outstanding. So this is like a mid to large cap. And institutional ownership, not much. No insider ownership. So that means the float percentage is still 182 million shares float. So that's how many shares are out on the market right now that are available for trading. So that's still a big float. And if you guys want to get into the chat room that I'm in, that where I, you know, sometimes people are calling out some stocks that are not, you know, on my scanner or on your scanner, or, you know, just want a community to talk to and collaborate with, there's a link in the description where you can join the chat room. It's very helpful. Definitely a good place if you're just starting out, or even if you're experienced, because there's a lot of other traders that are experienced, and there's also traders that are new. So it's a good place to kind of collaborate and chat with. And we're here like every day in the morning. And so usually there's always somebody, you know, in the Discord willing to talk. So CNN is not in my wheelhouse. So probably it's not going to make a move like how I would like. It's probably going to trade like a large cap because it is a large cap. right. Well, sometimes, when there's a weak morning, when there's a weak pre-market, sometimes that means like I've, when the market opens, there's things flying through the walls. Sometimes that happens. And also sometimes vice versa. If there's a hot pre-market, sometimes the market open is kind of, subpar and not really giving much. So maybe because there's a slow pre-market here, maybe at the open there'll be a couple of good runners that just kind of pop out of nowhere. And usually when news hits right at 9:30 and there's nothing else, pre-market that a lot of people are looking at, stocks can make a huge move at the open because that's so much more volume than if they were to drop, the catalyst at 8 a.m. or 7 a.m. or 9 a.m. because it's pre-market. So sometimes if you get a stock cut that comes out of nowhere at 9:30, it could make a pretty big move. So still, day's not over yet. Day's still young. Something could pop up at any moment. Right now, REV. Let's see, REV just popped up on my scanner. There's no volume. So I never see you do I never see you do outright shorts. You always buy and exit. Yeah, I always go long. I never short. Mostly because I do trade small cap stocks. Very very volatile. It would be good to short some of these stocks. However, Thinkorswim just never has these small cap stocks that are moving a lot. They never have them available to short, probably because they're so risky. So that's why I can never short, because there's never shares available to go short. So that's why I go long, and I always buy high and sell higher, or buy low and sell high. And obviously sometimes I end up buying high and sell low, unfortunately. But that's just how trading goes. SONM now getting some vol. Let's see. It's a 500 shares, so it's a penny stock. But I would short, if I could. And, I don't want to go to a paid brokerage yet to where, locates, would be more available, because, I don't think it's worth it for me right now yet to, pay commissions on all my trades. I haven't done the exact math yet, but I think I'm trading too much, to where it'd be worth it. And I don't, make as much to where, it'd be worth it to pay commissions. If I was making, 5K or 10K a day, then, it'd probably be worth it to do a paid brokerage for better entries and exits and being able to short. But, if I'm only making a couple hundred a day, which is good, that's still a lot of money, a couple hundred a day, and that probably isn't worth it to be paying, $4 or $5 every time you buy, or $4 or $5 every time you sell, because that's going to add up so quickly. All right, someone calling out HUSA. It's in a front side. Oil's hot. It could give a move. So let's put a resistance line here. 860. I'm going to put this off on my other screen as well. So the reason, so it's not going to work. Commission, trust me, I try. It's not going to work with commission, trust me, I tried. Yeah, if you're only making a couple hundred, it's not worth to be paying, a couple bucks for every time you trade, because that's going to add up to be like a third of your profit. Yeah, somebody's calling out HUSA. It doesn't look good for me yet. It's still in this downward channel. So I want to see it break out of this channel. Because right now, it's hitting some resistance. You could play for the break of that resistance, but it also could reject hard. Shorts just adding to their position. But you did have a double bottom here, so this could be a sign of reversal. So it's kind of like a coin flip right now. And then if you zoom out even more, you can see it's kind of like on the front side. So it's, sort of like a coin flip, but there's a good chance it will break out here. But I do want to see a break at 750 or 735 at least for a move up to 750, because then you could see a break of that pivot and then a run towards potentially 860, and then that's when you see new highs, and that's where you want to be aggressive. But right now, I think it's too soon. And for this, I don't want to be trading 500 shares. I'll do 250 for a $7 stock. All right. I'm gonna bump it down to 100 shares just because volume is still light, still very, risky. Right now I had a double top or a triple top. It's probably not a data feed difference. It's probably the YouTube lag. So pretty much YouTube doesn't have instant, streaming. It's like a 5-second or 10-second latency. So you're pretty much seeing my charts 10 seconds behind. So we're in a little bit of a bull flag here. We'll see if this 9 EMA holds support, and then maybe it can push it out of this channel of 712. Again, I'm going to start with small size, but if I see conviction, then I will add to my position. Okay. So I see 92 in the bid here, 100 on the bid. If that holds, we can see a push through 712. So I just put in my starter, 100 shares. Didn't look good to me. Can always get back in if it looks good. I just really wanted to see this candle, immediately break out. Okay, now we got 100 on the ask. Okay, it's going. Whoops. Oh shit, wrong button. Crap. All right, it just went without me here. Oh man, that's a little bit stressful. All right, so 734 is the next level. I think I want red on it. We're at $4. Damn. Okay, let's maybe get a micro pullback here. So we got a nice high volume breakout. First 1 minute pullback after a fresh breakout. Struggling to break 719. Let me take 100 off. It was 719. Yeah, 719. Refresh. Taking some off for a small loss. Holding 100 shares in case it comes back up to our test 719. I'm okay with taking the small loss, 1 cent loss is nothing. Here we go. Crap. I should have broke more than that. Man, it's just sellers coming in here. This is very thick sellers right now. I think I'm right on it still. Yeah, still right on it. I freaking hit this button. Fuck. Yeah, I should have held that position, but Whatever. Well, I just click one button, so it's probably it's as fast as clicking a hotkey as well. Damn, there's some thick sellers. What kind of volume we got here? 124,000. That's pretty good for a $7 stock. HUSA might give a good move today. It's got good volume. So here's that 3 push flush. All right, I'm gonna wrap up the stream here. Getting close to 9 o'clock. So I'm just gonna get focused for the open. I don't like to stream at the open just because it's just so much power going into my computer that requires from my computer, and it just kind of sometimes it makes it lag. So I'm not gonna stream at the open. So hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you did, hit the like button. If you're not already a subscriber, please consider subscribing. I'm definitely going to be doing streams more often. Not quite daily streams, but as often as I can. And so I hope to see you guys again. And also tune back in later today for my trading recap, so you can see how well or how bad I did today. Hopefully, it is the former rather than the latter. And I'll definitely be going over my entries and exits for today. Hopefully, I end up green. Hopefully, you guys end up green as well. And good luck. All right, peace.